Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Donald Philip. So in today's video, what we'll be doing today is we'll look at this footer area. This is the desktop version of these three areas. So we have this column where we have 4 columns, right? So this area is okay, but when you go to the mobile view, what if you don't want to scroll this far before you can see all the items? Like company, under company you have all this information, and other customers you have all this information. There are all these menus, all these links under each of the title will be collapsed. So you only review them when you click on the title, like company, for example. When you click on company, it collapses for you to see them, and click it back for you just toggle it video. I hope you understand what I just actually said. So let's get right into the video. So I'll be using Visual Studio in this tutorial. So already I have 2 CSS. All this has already been created. So I have 2 CSS. I have the mobile. This styles is for the mobile, while the XL screen is for the large screen. So I have these 2. I already linked them in the HTML already. So if we come to the mobile view area, so to get this to work, the first thing I will do is, let me go back to the HTML and look at the name of the UL, because it's actually a UL link. It's actually a UL link. This about company, all these links is actually under UL. So I'll just collapse the footer content. So I'll just go to CSS, type under here. So footer content is actually a a UL. So I'll just do display none. There are several ways to do this. There are several ways to do all these things. So, but this is just one of the ways. So it looks shorter. So when you're on your mobile phone, you are seeing the view properly. So it's just for you to click on these and you reveal the other parts. So we have display none. So that's how you go about it. But in this video, we will not do the display none. What I will just do is maximum height none, overflow hidden. So I might just do maybe opacity so that it reviews while it's coming. Then I'll do visibility hidden. So that's just basically what I will do. So it stays collapsed, right? Stays collapsed. So we have this area. So the next thing I want to do is to add on the title itself, to add some sort of icons, to add an icon. But when we use font awesome icon, we just do it normal. So we have footer title to content. I'll just put the plus sign there. So do position absolute. I don't think there's a footer title anyway. Okay, footer title relative. That's what I needed to establish. Then I have top 0, right 0. So let's see if that is working, but it's small. So what I will now do is create I'll just increase the font size of those icons. So the font size maybe 2 rem and see how big it is. So this is fine. So I'll just take it up some notch. So I'll just do margin, not margin, top. I'll just do minus 0.35 rem. Is that aligned properly? Yep. Minus 0.35 rem. So this just basic. So you've collapsed it. So what you just need to do is that once you click on it, so once you click on it, it collapses it down. So I'll go back. Now there's a parent, this is the parent folder. The parent folder to the footer title and the footer content is footer grid. So I'll go back, I'll now do just immediately after. So I'll just do footer grid dot show content. So this is what I'm going to use in the CSS dot footer content, right? Then I'll do the first thing I'm going to do is max height, do maybe 500 pixels. Do opacity to 1, maybe overflow visible. I'm not even supposed to do this, but I just want to put it. Then visibility, visibility is visible. So you still have it the way it is. So once you click, now the reason why it's doing what it's doing is because I already have it set already in our JavaScript. So it is set in the JavaScript. So we just go to JavaScript, disable the JavaScript, then work it again from the beginning. So the first thing we are going to do is create a variable to get the photo grid. So I'll just call it footer, maybe footer titles. So I'll just do document dot query selector all. So footer grid. Right, so this is what we'll do. So the next thing I'll do is, because we need to loop through, we need to do a loop through the footer title, so it loops through everything. So I'll just do footer titles dot for each. So now let's call it title. Now just singular title. Then we use our arrow key. So this what we have. Then we now do title dot add event listener. So on click is what we want to do. So on click, we use our arrow key, our arrow function key rather. So we've done this. So I'll now create another variable to show that, to talk about if I did something like this in one other video. I will put the link on the description. You'll see it in the end card or also in the description area. So I'll now do something like is opened, if title is opened. So we'll just do title dot class list dot contains. So if it contains, so show content like this. Now we'll now do another loop again. We'll now loop it a second time using the original footer title. So footer title dot for each again. Now we now call it the same title. So title dot class list dot remove. So if it's showing, let it not show again. So this is the way you do it. So you now say if is not is opened. If is not is opened, then let title dot class list dot toggle. So what are we toggling? We now use the variable we created in that area. So let's go and see if our code is working. So you see it collapses. So for me, I think this is neater, but it's your own choice. You can decide not to collapse anything, but I think on mobile phones it's more neater, where you collapse your footer area or any other place that needs to be collapsed, so that you don't have to scroll too long down before. Because what if you have this area where this area is taller, you have more content here, up to like 7, and here you have another 7 or 8, and here you have another 5. So it will be so long that you have to, it bores the eyes. Now, if you look at this area, this thing is showing the plus. So we could do that. Let's close our JavaScript and go back to the CSS. So we could now say, come back here and say, what can we do? Okay, we'll come back to the after and say, footer / grid, or I think grid dot show content, then footer title after. So you now do the contents, you now use the minus sign. So see, so once you click, it collapses. Once it collapses, it changes to the minus sign. You can use any other icons that is also, that gives you more other user experience. So, but in this video, I'm not going to do transition. It's just for us to have an idea. If you are interested, if you want me to add a transition, please post that on the comments, and I'm going to add it in. I'll just do a quick recap of this video again and add the transition. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe to our videos to enable us to keep producing more content to reach other wider audience, especially newcomers into the world of web designs, since our tutorials are tailored towards those who are struggling and also others who want to design better web applications. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.